Hey everyone, welcome to Lost Connection Tarot. My name is Benjamin Snavely, and this is a daily meditative tarot reading. And this is for Sunday, September 20th, I believe. I don't have a watch. It is September 20th. Thank you, Tony. This message is for today, Sunday, September 20th, 2020. I am going to again use the Deviant Moon Tarot. This is the last video in a 7-day series. So this is the last video to culminate where I basically ask the tarot cards themselves what are concerns that my listeners, viewers care about. And the last card of the day is the Eight of Wands reversed. So Eight of Wands, or wands, represent fire. So our spirit, our passion, our energy. And the 8 is all about getting almost like a lightning strike epiphany on, like, okay, you have the message, you know the truth, you are going into this direction, things are culminating, travel, and just like quick decisive action is happening, right? That's the Eight of Wands. Well, we have it reversed, and it's the idea that we are confusing our messages, or we are hearing the wrong message, or we are indecisive because we do not clearly hear the message that is trying to come up within our intellectual capacity, or right from our heart. So we're basically confusing it, or we're not hearing it, or we're distorting it. And that leads us to not be quick and decisive. It leads us into indecision and saying, oh, should I go here or there? And that's not what we want, especially when we're so close to a transition, which would be the 9 of Wands. And then 10 obviously goes to the next stage of development. So we basically want to ask the cards to pull one card and say, what energy is crossing us today that is prohibiting me from hearing the message clearly. What energy is simply blocking me and stopping me from hearing the message from myself that would send me in a positive forward direction quickly, right? So what message today is crossing me to where I become indecisive and I am hearing the wrong message and I'm not understanding it? So one more time. What message or what energy is crossing me today, crossing us today, that is stopping us from hearing our message? And King of Wands. The King of Wands, so again, fire. And this is all about fire upon fire. As you can see, here is a stately man. He has kids. The kids are happy. You see his crown. He is illuminated by his own fire. He is illuminated by his own subconscious. He is not afraid of his fears. He has faced his fears, and he is moving forward boldly, living the life that he wants to live. He is letting his spirit guide him, and he is using that force and using that action to create prosperity for himself as well as his family. And he is truly passionate and burning with energy and wanting to share that. And he has lived with this energy for so long that he is able to control it. So he's able to share this fire and share this passion with others without letting it burn uncontrollably with him, or letting it rise into anger where he throws that fire on other people. So the question is what is blocking me today from hearing the message that I seek? And that's a good one. So it seems like you have too much force and you have too much power today, and you want to go boldly in a certain direction because intuitively you just know this is right for my family, this is right for me. I'm gonna just do this, and you're sitting in that fire, you're sitting in that passion, and you feel like this is going to take me somewhere stately, this is going to take me somewhere that is long lasting and long serving for myself and my brethren, right? But this energy, and it could be outside of you, where you're envious or you're jealous of seeing someone that has this, and you say, "Oh, but I want that, and if I only do what they do, then I will have that." And that's where a lot of self-help books kind of take advantage of us, because it worked for them and they want to share that message, which is positive and good. But we have to recognize that that thing that they did worked for them because it was of them. And so you need to find your own energy. You need to understand where your own power comes from, and you need to understand what it is that truly illuminates you and drives you. And you need to not look outside of yourself. You don't want to try to emulate others. You simply need to walk your own path and follow your own spirit, and learn how to control your action as well as your passion as you move forward. So maybe today the reason why you are not hearing the message correctly, or you're a little indecisive, is you're still coming to grips with your own spiritual fire. You're still trying to understand the direction that you want to go. So simply sit with yourself, meditate for a few minutes, and just listen, and find out where that drive wants to take you, and then make a plan about it. I know you're going to want to just actualize it. I know you're going to want to go forth boldly and do whatever it is that is calling you. But I think that's where you are coming into mistakes, because you're having all of these ideas, and so you go forth and you do it, but then you have this other idea, and you go forth and you do it, and you never finish all your ideas. So instead, maybe all of these things can be encompassed into one ultimate reality, and you need to hear what that one ultimate reality is. And all of these separate things can serve this one large entity, this one large passion. So I want to share this hobby, and I want to give back to my community, and I want to study this thing that makes me feel alive. And you think of those as all three separate entities. But if you can mull over how they each kind of interlocked and connect with one another, you may see an overarching theme. And that is the thing that could bring you the King of Wands energy successfully. And then your Eight of Wands energy will no longer be reversed, because you're like, aha, that's what it is. It's this thing that brings all of these separate pieces together, and now I can do all of these things as one. And now I can just systematically go through the processes and make a plan and say, okay, I'm gonna do this first, and then this and this, and then that thing will come later after I achieve these goals, because then it will aid and assist me in this form or fashion. So instead of looking at them all as separate, simply see where the connection is, and maybe that is the forward path of where you need to go. Again, don't look outside of yourself. Do not be jealous. Don't be envious of other people, of what they have. You too can find that. You too can have that. But you need to understand your own energy and your own drive. And you need to bring all of those things that are separate into one overarching idea. And when you do that, I think then you will have the clarity and sense of direction that you are looking for, and then you will no longer be indecisive or hearing the wrong message, going in so many different directions. So I hope that helped with you today as you go forth on your journey. Today is Sunday, the 20th of September. My name is Benjamin Snavely, and this is Lost Connection Tarot. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.